Hey guys, Jeffries here, and welcome to the 6th episode of Cities in Motion 2. As you can see, our passenger numbers are rising quite nicely. I mean, look at that. 38? Yeah, 38 people waiting for the Cobalt line, 19 waiting for the Navy line, 10 for the Ruby, and 11 for the Scarlet. So there's definite popularity building, and you can see these stops as well have got people waiting, 13 at that end. Not so many at this end, 9 there, 1, 2 there now. But yeah, it's getting better. There's a lot more people using our network. We're still operating at a loss, but that's fine for now. Because I mean, in order to get money, sometimes you have to spend money. So again, can't really complain with that. Right, today I said we were going to investigate trolleys. So let's see if I can at least hook a trolley network up. I'm already spotting one incy-wincy problem, which actually I think I've just fixed. That's okay, that's fine. I was thinking about getting trolley lines from here over to this stop here, but it's fine because we can use the same loop that the tramway uses. And that's kind of why this loop was brought in. It was either to have stops on, so we can have a couple of bus stops here I suppose, if we need to, or, as I'm going to use now, it'll be good for using as a loop for turning around trams and for turning around trolleys. And we're already using it to turn around trams to get in and out of the depot line, so might as well use it for trolleys too. First thing we need to do is, there's a trolley line underground at the moment, you can see it there. It's not very neat looking, but it is there. We need to bring that out from underground, so go on this, oops, that one, there's the line. It's actually going to follow the same line as the trams on this section, because hopefully at this point there isn't going to be a queue. Well, at this one definitely there isn't going to be a queue, so that's fine. However, at this point it does go into the outside section to loop round, and then it comes into this middle lane, which currently doesn't have anything assigned to it, no buses, no trams or anything like that, and then it will nip out wide like this. Likewise, coming in, it will nip wide like that, and then it will come into this middle lane here, and then it will turn onto the same line as the trams. Again, hopefully there's no queue. Disappear underground, and then when it gets to the junction, which is here, it's going to link up with that wire there. And there's a bit of a kink going on, but that's fine. And then hopefully this is enough of a leeway, and then you can see it comes up on a separate line and then stays on a separate line all the way to its depot. So that should be fine. I'm using that word a lot, but I like things to be fine. Right. As well as this bit here, we're also going to have... Oh, that's completing the one with the students, which has made me lose my thing. There we go. That's going to come in on the same line there, and then this one is also going to come in on the same line there. However, these are also going to be... Just thought about something. Yeah, no, it's fine. That is fine. Alright, so we're going to have that like that, and that like that. Lots of trolley wires at this central hub, but that should be fine. For now, it's just going to be this end that's trolleyfied. Is that a good way of saying it? I don't know. Electrified. See, that doesn't sound right. Although that, I believe that is the actual technical term. It just sounds like you've just wired someone up, which sounds quite gruesome actually. Just realised something. I think I've actually chosen the wrong direction to go in. I'm going to do this side as well, just because it means everything's all up and raring to go. So from here, it's going to go up into this bit. Assume that did it, yep. And then this is also going to connect to that bit like that. So there's plenty of options, about the same number of junctions as the tram, with the exception of the two outside ones, because we don't have them. It pops inside at this point, as you can see. Right, so in theory, we currently have 2 outgoing and 2 incoming trolley stops, whereas in reality we had 1 for the trams, but we're using it twice, so that's doubled up. Where do I want this tramway to go? I kind of want it to cover this area of the city, so let's bring it out this way. We don't want to spend too much money, of course. I think if we followed this avenue going up and down, so let's pull these over like so. I'm going to build it one-sided first, and then I'm going to build the other side after. So we'll plop that bit on there like so, and then we'll bring it into this bus lane. Again, having trolleys running in bus lanes is advantageous for us. It helps with traffic, keeps traffic out the way as best as possible. Actually, if I plan this properly, which I haven't done, if I'd have carried it over to this bit, where was it? Was it here? Hang on, I've lost where I was. Over here. There we go. So if I make it come out as far as this bit, and then run it down here, I might be able to do something clever here. I'm going to leave that bit as it was as well, but I'm going to build this line first, I think. So it turns onto this bit, and then we're going to have, it's literally going to run straight down this street. And you guys will find out why momentarily. Might end up having to take out another small bank loan, but then once the money starts rolling in, that gets cancelled out anyway. It doesn't quite get paid off. There's no feature in this game at the moment to pay off bank loans with a click of a button. Normally you have to wait the duration and pay all the added interest, which is a bit of a pain. But then, I suppose, I don't know, it's not even close to reality, is it? Right, there you go. You notice that I've brought the trolleys over into this suburb area. If I come out from underground now, because I don't need that, there you go. We can see this lovely suburb place, and that's where this line's going to run to. So again, there's a bit of a kink in this corner, so I could make the trolley line run up this way and loop it round, and actually that might not be such a bad plan, so I might do that. Means there's a crisscross over here, but that's fine. Right, so we're going to bring this one round. We're going to make it go straight over here. We're going to turn it to the left. Have it come up and over here like this. Straight across this one. Straight across this one. And this one. And this one. Looking very carefully to make sure I don't go too far. Actually, I think we could bring this one to the end. So we're just going to keep going to the next main junction, which is this one. And then... small problem. I know. Again, it's a bit of a tight corner, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. Make it turn here, and then go straight down this street here. Traffic is going to be perfect down this street. There's going to be no traffic at all, which plays right into our hands. Was that a smart idea? No. No, I don't think it was. Delete these wires without deleting the road if possible. There we go. I know I'm throwing money away doing this. Making mistakes, that is, not the actual building of this line. Can't help it all the time. Sometimes you've got to make mistakes. Right, I'm going to loop it around here. Hopefully, having stopped here, I cover these houses as well as some more of these houses up here, rather than do the whole water's edge thing again, which is what I very nearly did. And then we'll get to this point here, and then I think, yep, that actually works out quite nicely. So we're going to turn this back towards where the bridge was, and just follow the road round like this. Keep going straight. Traffic lights are going to be a pain, so we could end up having to get rid of some of the traffic lights. But this is a good way of getting workers into the middle of the city to their jobs. It's also a good way of getting them... Have I gone wrong somewhere? No. That's right, it's fine. Turn here. Yeah, as I was saying, it's a good way to get workers into their jobs in the city, or if they work sort of slightly on the outskirts but in a different direction, it's a good way of getting them to the hub so then they can get their connecting transport to where they actually work. And you'll notice here on this stretch of road, I can't put wires in the far outside lane, and that's because these are parking spaces. So what happens is you put a stop in, and then eventually when it gets to the stop, the trolley bus will sort of snake to the right a little bit so that it can pull over at the curb. Nearly linked up with the main road again. Here we go. So there's going to be a bit of a crossover here, but that's fine. There's no traffic lights, so it should be like a first come first served basis. We're going to follow the road all the way to the other side of the bridge. There we go. Now I'm going to run it down here, but I think yeah, I think here's a good place to do it. I'm going to split it up again, and it's just so that you're not picking up the same passengers from the same place, and it sort of encourages people to hop on a little bit earlier than they normally would. I'm actually going to run this trolley down this avenue instead. So I'm going to place these wires down here like so, and down here, and down here, and keep going down here. Eventually we're going to have a park on our left. There it is. You see these big buildings, that's a shopping centre there. So lots of people hopefully will be going to there. And we keep coming down here like so. And then when we meet up with the tram line again, we're going to turn left. And then we're going to head back down this way. Until we get back to the hub. This is going to be a good connection point. There you go, you can see we're just connected up with that main bit again. That little bit stretch of road there, those going to be a good connecting point with the tram network as well. Might alleviate some of the people coming into the hub, but you know, I don't mind people coming into the hub. That's what it's for at the end of the day. Didn't build these complex junctions for nothing, did I? Right. What's this one about? See, it's this one. Build lines between skyscrapers. I mean, I will accept that one, but it's going to have to be a metro or a monorail that links those up, because there's no way I'll be able to do it with a bus line. It's just too... They're too spaced out and too close together at the same time, if that makes sense. It becomes a bit of a logistical nightmare. Right, I'm going to build some trolley stops now. I've got to keep an eye out on where the lines are, because they do deviate, as you can see. Right, for now, I'm going to build some alongside these tram stops. But you'll see... Where is it? This one, isn't it? I'm going to go round in the same way that as when I built it. So there's a bus stop there, but I'm going to put a trolley stop here. So that's a connection point. And then I'm going to have another trolley stop. I'm going to space them out a little bit further than I would bus stops. So sort of one every other block. So I'm going to have one there as well. And then I'm going to have one there. One there. And one here just before the bridge. I'm also going to put the returning one there as well. Then we're going to go across the bridge, and we're going to have one here and one here. Right, where's the wire? It goes down this way, doesn't it? So we're going to have a stop there. This section of the line is going to be quite quiet. I'm not expecting hundreds of people to be using it. Hopefully they do realise though that it's the quick way of getting into the centre of the city for now, so they'll be tempted to use it. I'm not going to limit stops as such, but I'm not going to overdo them either, so I think I'm going to put one up here. It just means that it's a bit less stop-start, because with all these traffic lights that are up here as well, it can be a bit of a pain. We'll put a stop there. Oh wait, hang on. Dolt. Trolley lines don't go down that far. That's fine. We'll put a stop here. instead, and then it goes down this way, and then it goes to here, so we'll put a stop there, and then it comes to, yep, turns right at the end, so we'll put a stop there, and then it just goes straight down here if I remember rightly, so we'll put another stop there, I think, and one there, one there, and then one there again. Yep, that looks fine. And then we obviously got the returning one here, and then we've got this avenue, so we'll have one there, skip a block, one there, skip a block, one there, skip a block, one there, skip this block, put one there. Hopefully the shopping centre is just about in reach. If not, we've missed a bit of a target market, but I can't really help that now. We'll skip this block, we'll put one here, and then the next stop is going to be back up here again. Okay, that looks fine with me. Now it's a case of building, well, creating the line and then buying the vehicles that are going to run on it. So let's, for the sake of everything, buy the vehicles first, so that we've actually got enough money for them. Again, we want the cheapest, but with the best capacity and the best reliability and things like that. Looking down the list, that looks like a good one actually. They're just expensive to buy. They're quite. I don't think we're going to have that many people, so that's not the best one. This one maybe. Quite cheap to run. Needs 7. I'm assuming that's 7 minutes per 100 kilometers, which is pretty good. Electricity consumption is a little bit expensive. Its capacity. See, I would go for this one, but it's only got a service quality of 60%, and this one's 80%, and it's got an extra seat, which means an extra capacity of 2. So although it's more expensive, it's 50 more expensive, and it consumes a bit more electricity, but I think this is the best bet. So we can buy, let's buy 15 of these, like so. I should name these depots actually. So this is the MCH tram depot, and this one is the MCH trolley depot. Oops, wrong button. MCH trolley depot. Ah. Okay, just changing all these to dep for consistency. That's annoying. One letter out, that's all it was. Right, and let's build a line. I think this is going to be called the Indigo line. Sounds quite nice. It would help if I didn't press, I was about to say random buttons, well, like I got it right in the first place, but oh well. We'll timetable it the same as the Cobalt line again. Again, this is just like a template time, so they're all going to be the same for now, and then as demand requires, we are going to alter it. Just looking at the time of this episode, it's going to be a little bit longer than usual, I think, but that's not too much of a problem, I hope, for you guys. Right, so it's going to come out of the... What do you mean there's no route available? Did I forget? Oh, I think I forgot to build the wires out the right way. Right, try again. Shall we? There we go. See, it comes out into this centre lane here, and then when it gets to the right place, it shuffles over. So it keeps the trams and the trolleys separate, so they shouldn't be queuing at the same time as each other. And then obviously they go even wider, But there's no buses down here at the moment, so it keeps them away from the buses as well. Right, that continues to run straight down here, and then it turns right down this one. So there's a stop there. These are going to take longer to go around. Eventually I'd like to show you guys one vehicle from each route going around its route, but might not be possible with this one because it's a long route, and I don't think you guys want to see the whole thing, sit and watch the whole thing, because it'd probably take several minutes to go around. Up to you guys though, if you want to see it, I'll do it for you, no problem. Right, continue to assign stops to this line. So one there, one there. Was that the next one? I think it was. And then there's one down here. And then it comes back up this way. I think we've got good coverage actually of this area. People can walk to the stops quite easily. Driving might still be an issue. Might still be a few people who are a bit too far away and want to drive to work still, but you can't win them all, can you? Right, so it comes down here. Eventually we'll be putting buses and metros and monorails and things like that, so anyone who is still tempted to drive will have a good reason not to, and then it's up to them whether they do or not. At the moment there's a lot of people who have no choice because of where they are, but like I said, hopefully that will change. Right, so we've got one more stop there, and then we go back to the hub where we stop here, and then it's not straight down there, it's up and around the loop, isn't it? Let's just check. Yep, you can see up there in the corner, it goes up and around the loop. And there you go. And it's already been timetabled, so it's just a question of waiting for the first trolley to come out. I'm going to zoom back into the hub so you guys can see what's going on over here. We should have a lot more people at this stop now if they're waiting for the Indigo line. And in turn that's going to make these two stops more popular, and this one as well. People going to the Cobalt line. Yeah guys, I think that pretty much sums up this episode. So in the next episode we'll come back again and we'll have a deeper look at finances, because you can see we're still losing money at the moment, but we're earning quite a lot. Buses are earning us a lot of money. Trams are starting to earn us a little bit. Penalty fares, actually I might just bump that up quickly. Get some more money from penalty fares, which is good. See, interests and repayments is what's bringing this number down now, and that's what's bringing this number down overall. But eventually these are going to cancel each other out, and then we'll start earning a tidy profit. But yeah, like I said guys, in the next episode we'll take a closer look at finances again, and we'll start looking at more ways to expand the network. Most likely it will be more bus lines, but maybe we'll extend the trolley to the south as well. So thank you very much guys for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you have subscribed to my channel, thank you guys for your continued support, and until next time, I will see you soon.